Welcome to the world of replastering old swimming pools and spas. This video will introduce you to Multi-Coat Scratch Coat System, the premier method for refurbishing pools and spas for almost 20 years. With Multi-Coat Scratch Coat System, pool owners are assured extended life of their pools, oftentimes longer than the original installation. Multi-Coat Scratch Coat System turns leaking, damaged pool substrates like this into beautiful, long-lasting, waterproof pools like this. Multi-Coat, the coating of the future, today. Multi-Coat Scratch Coat 2000, the major component of Multi-Coat Scratch Coat System. Applied to a properly prepared substrate is a super bonding, gunite-like surface, to which new plaster will super bond, both mechanically and chemically. The pool you're seeing is severely damaged. Every pool refurbishing job is different, so you may see some procedures that your job won't require. The first step in resurfacing any pool is to prepare the surface properly. Begin by draining the pool and removing any water remaining near the low point drain. Next, check the old plaster to locate hollows, loose and soft areas. These weakened areas are removed with a pick and hammer. Then, cut out old plaster a minimum of 2 inches down from the tile line and away from all water inlets, return lines and skimmers. The old plaster substrate that remains is then sandblasted or water blasted with a sand injector to remove all rust, algae, copper sulfite, paint, and other foreign materials. It's very important to then recheck the substrate for hollows, loose and flaky areas, which if found must be removed before proceeding. Wash the substrate thoroughly with a water blaster and make sure all areas are dry to the touch before masking off tiles and other projections. Now you're ready to apply Multi-Coat Scratch Coat System. Field mix scratch coat by pouring 1.5 to 2 gallons of clean water into a clean mixing container for each 65-pound bag of scratch coat to be mixed. Vigorously mix the material with a high-speed, heavy-duty drill at 1200 RPM using a multi-coat mixing paddle. Add dry scratch coat 2000 as rapidly as practical to disperse all lumps and wet all particles. 30 to 45 seconds of mixing is required after all dry material is added. Be sure to clear the vessel walls while mixing. Dial in the perfect consistency by adding a small amount of water if needed. Experience will tell you the proper consistency for spray and roller application. The material should appear no thicker than pancake batter. You can re-break scratch coat if necessary by adding a small amount of water. This will give the material additional pot life. Always mist the substrate with clean water immediately before application. If you'll be spraying on the material, pour it into the pressure vessel. Fasten the lid and adjust the pressure to a minimum of 30 to 40 psi. You'll need a compressor with a minimum rating of 10 CFM at 100 psi. Spray scratch coat randomly over the walls and floor to achieve a rough, orange peel texture. If you'll be rolling on the scratch coat, use a 1¼ inch nap roller cover with a heavy-duty extension pole. Apply the material to the walls and floor, cleaning your roller from time to time by spinning it on the floor. Then roll over the applied scratch coat 2000 to peak the material to a rough texture. Then let the scratch coat 2000 cure for at least 24 hours or longer in cool weather. The pool is now ready for replastering, filling with water and use. Stand back and admire the results. You can be proud that you've installed the finest pool coating available and that your customer will enjoy their pool for many trouble-free years to come. Multi-Coat Scratch Coat System with Multi-Coat Scratch Coat 2000. All you need to create an attractive, incredibly durable swimming pool or spa surface. Contact the professionals at Multi-Coat for full details on Scratch Coat 2000 and the Multi-Coat Scratch Coat System. Multi-Coat, the coating of the future. today.